Hey, what's up? I'm Aaron, and this is Churlish Kitchen. You might notice I have new surroundings. I am in a new Airbnb this month in the Sierras, up in the mountains, so it's a little bit sparse as far as kitchens go, but hey, we all know what Donald Rumsfeld said, right? You don't do a cooking video with the kitchen you want, you do a cooking video with the kitchen you have. Of course, Donald Rumsfeld's an asshole, so maybe that's not a motto to live by. Anyway, how about we just make some fucking salsa, huh? Okay, mango-avocado salsa, super delicious, and contrary to the name, does have more than 2 ingredients, mangoes and avocados. It has 9 ingredients, which, do not be alarmed, right? Do not run and hide in the corner and turn off the video because you can't make something with 9 ingredients. It's fine, okay? 7 of them we're just gonna chop up and mix together, okay? And the other 2 are salt and pepper, so calm down. First we go with the corn into the boiling water. Boom, 4 minutes on that. Next, we've got mangoes. Now, mangoes are fantastic, except that they have pits. They're oddly shaped, they're huge, and they make it really difficult to cut. But I know a trick. So, here's what you do. You take it like this, and you cut it about 1/3 on each side to avoid the pit. Let's see if we, alright, so we got that. And then, take a glass, and do that. Boom. Now, if you love mangoes and you don't know that trick, you're probably questioning your entire life right now, right? Yeah, the whole thing's kind of been a lie. But now you have this in your pocket, you can impress your friends and neighbors at, dinner parties and whatnot. And then you just do that again. Look at that, that is so fantastic, you have no idea. Toss that, and then, yeah, just peel around the outside as close to the edge as you can get, because there's definitely some more mango in there that you want. Just give it one of these. Oh, and I think I'm going to keep my thumb. Sweet. Alright. What I usually do is just cut it at an angle to try to get the remaining good stuff. It's a little slippery. Once you have the mango sliced up like that, then you just dice it up. So yeah, just slice it up nice and small. And then that just all goes into the bowl here. Now, I'm making kind of a small batch. For a good group of like 8 servings, you want to make two mangoes and 2 avocados. But because I love avocados so much, I had one for lunch, and now I don't have one for this, so I'm kind of an idiot. So, avocado, just slice it in half, like so, and lose the pit. Usually I just do horizontal and vertical lines with the knife. You might want to put a towel underneath your hand for this, make sure you don't cut yourself. Okay, so put the avocado in the bowl. Now, corn's probably done, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm going to turn that off, take that out of there. And you don't want to do it too much longer than that because the crispness of the kernels is really important to the overall taste of the mango. It gives it a nice little snap to it almost. Not quite crunchy, but not soft. I'm going to run this under some cold water. Ow! Ow! Alright, next up, red onion. Now, there's a trick to cutting red onions, or yellow onions, or white onions, whatever you want. Now, we're going to cut it in half, but not along the equator. We're going to do, as Ron Donald would say, nipple to nipple. Okay? So that's first. So what you do is you peel off the outer layer here, get down to the good stuff. Then you want to cut off the top end, and then you want to slice it like 3/4 of the way, maybe 80% through. No, don't take anything off of the piece. Just slice it sort of like almost like you're making a fan or something like that. And then you turn it sideways, and you cut down, and you're golden. You have now sliced and diced a red onion with very little trouble. Normally I do this with swim goggles on. I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't have them. So, that goes in there. Boom. Alright, what next? Jalapeno. Now, jalapeno is very important. Here's what I do. I cut the top off, cut it in half. Now, seeds. You gotta get rid of the seeds, people. Alright, so I've got the seeds taken out of my jalapenos, which is very important. I'm only making a half batch, so I only need half of this. So I almost put the whole thing in there. That would have been tragic. Now, jalapeno is really the one thing you want to probably be careful to get into some really small pieces, because otherwise it's going to be one big bite, and it's going to be too hot for you. Unless that's your thing, in which case, have at it. This is getting to my eyes right now, just chopping it up here, because I'm so fragile. And, you don't have to be good with a knife. I suck with a knife. Ow! Ah! Oh. Acting. Yeah, so just chop it up nice and small, and guess where that goes? Yeah, into the bowl here. Boom. All right, what's next? Garlic. just like everything else, you just chop it up nice and small. Yeah, you don't need to watch me dice the garlic, you get it, right? Okay, so we throw that in, boom. Now, the corn, set it up, and we just chop the kernels off, like so. No big deal. And you can use corn out of a can for this if you want, but you're an idiot if you do. And once you got that all cut off, guess what? Yeah, it goes in the bowl. Okay, so one thing I forgot about the jalapeno, you gotta wash your hands after you do it. Otherwise, when you touch your face, you're gonna be in all kinds of trouble. I just washed my hands off camera. You don't need to see that. I'm gonna toss this stuff. So add the pepper and add some salt. You gotta be careful with the salt because if you add too much, that kind of spoils the whole thing. And once it's in there, you can't get it out, right? Once wrong can never be made right. What, you never watched Moonstruck? Go fuck yourself. Come on. Alright, so we did salt and pepper. Now, the juice of 1 lime, or 1/2 lime. Again, I'm doing a half. So slice it in half. If you have one of these, super cool. You'll be sure to get all the juice out of there. If you don't, you can always use, oh shit, what is it? Your hands. Yeah, that's fine too. Okay. This just makes it a little easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you just mix it up. Give it a taste. I like to make this about an hour or 2 hours before if I'm having company, just because when it's nice and chilled in the fridge, it really contrasts well with like the warm tortillas and the meat that's hopefully just come off the grill. And you are using the fresh homemade tortillas with this, right? Look, if I hear about somebody using this salsa and using a store-bought tortilla, well, I'm not really going to do anything because I'm not going to know who you are, but I'm going to be very sad for you and your shitty meal, all right? Make it from scratch. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, if you want to give a follow or a thumbs up, that's cool. If not, you know, that's cool too. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feed my kids if you don't, but it's your call.